Rugby has come back to the communities in the 2018 Supersport Challenge. We begin with a Gold Cup qualifier, and after 40 minutes, Gardens lead Progress 20 points to 12. It is the Uitenhage derby. You are either a Progress supporter or a Gardens supporter if you live in the town of Uitenhage. I mean, the crowd has been getting more and more animated, and you can tell how much it means to the supporters, and you can see how glum Progress is and the supporters are that they're trailing.
Oh, definitely so. And like I said earlier on, it's all about bragging rights, Anton. You win this derby today, you brag for a year. And I can tell you last year, Gardens beat Progress 3 times out of 4, but in the game that counted, the semi-final of the Eastern Province Grand Challenge, they lost to Progress, and Progress went on and won the final. So it's a massive, massive encounter out here today. And I can tell you also, Progress will have a nice stiff breeze at their backs in the second half. They need to use that to their advantage.
Is looking absolutely lovely. Its intense got all the bells and whistles.
Well, we saw everyone in green and either blue, and then one Sundown supporter in yellow.
DJ, can you hold something on the background and increase my mic a little bit?
I can tell you these men have relished their halftime break. The first half was played at a remarkable pace and intensity, and at times it begs belief to believe that this is a club match, but these are two alternating champions of the EP club champs, and have had turns winning it over the years, and Gardens have won it twice in the last 2 years, but Progress are the reigning champions, and they actually came 10th in last year's Gold Cup, so Progress are the 10th best club side according to the Gold Cup in the country. And that man in shot, Christian Berry, an attacking player, he's going to be getting things underway for our second half in KwaZulu Stadium, or KwaZulu area. It's Wolfson Stadium. Yeah, music playing. It really is a competition unlike anything else. And we've begun. A good chase up from Denver Jones. My colleague Wim Visser spoke about the breakdowns and the turnovers conceded. It's going to be something both teams need to watch out for. Goes to Progress. Kick didn't get too much ground. Very nice pass to Gustav Meyer, and space opened up for Curtisius. Back to Berry. Berry's running out 2 players. Gets brought down. And we spoke about those turnovers. Now Warren Gwengu, he scored a try in the 41st minute of the first half. And a bit of pressure on the kicker, and makes touch, however.
Well, it's lovely play once again by Christian Berry. The timing of the pass out wide, step inside there, ghosting through the gap. Berry gets the ball, but that has been their problem in the first half. Turnovers conceded in open play. But an opportunity for Progress.
And Progress still in possession of it. Herlin Bosman, 34 years old, he's from Muir College, and another set piece for Progress. So Progress are very famous for a win in 2006 against Marties. It was the opening of the club champs in Darnie Craven, and they beat Stellenbosch.
Well, that's where the knock-on occurred. Well contested, the front pillar defensive line-out jumper in the form of Lewengu. He's caused problems all afternoon for this Progress side.
And a bit of a messy scrum. Big push from Gardens. Progress last half were quite strong, but wow, that says it all.
Well, it's a magic defensive scrum from the Gardens, the men in green, and you could see the celebration, how much that meant to them afterwards. Turnover from the scrum. That's the first of this encounter, and an opportunity to relieve some pressure.
And Herland Bosman, the lock for Progress, he played in that match 12 years ago. The captain was 10 foot low, and he's on the coming off the bench today.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Play.
This time, Progress, bigger push, and they're going to have a line out.
What's your number? 5. 5 in.
Marlon Lewis,
Oh, that's 5.
who we see in shot, loving him today. Every time he gets the ball, looks dangerous. The line out works out for Progress. Berry, cut out pass, finds its man. Oof. Big contact. Goliath. Let's see what happens at the breakdown. Well, Boots got to it.
No, boys. No.
And there was a knock on.
It's another handling error from the Progress side. A positive for them in the second half. They're in the right areas of the field, and will this continued pressure reap the benefit?
Guys, we spoke about it. I'm not going to wait for a minute for you to go in the crouch, okay? Let's call the crouch, go. Crouch! Bind! Set!
And a prompt push from Progress. Lewis, dummy kick, and then the kick. High one for Roman. Berry. Pass was a bit rushed. Oh, excellent stepping
Got it.
from Darries.
Leave it now.
Raymond Darries, 67 kilograms. Not the smallest player on the field, however, today. Now, it's his opposite number. And that defense from Gluengu. Strong and fast. Look at the size difference of those two men. Denver Jones, 172, up against the Hulk.
Well, it's definitely a David versus Goliath scenario. And that's where Goliath showed his cover defense was up to the task.
Oh, good throw in from Denver Bonaparte. Love more. And it's going to be a chance for Progress to run it. Managed to keep that pass. They did. Roman did well under pressure. Bit of a hostile pass. Now it's been stolen. And Gardens.
Leave it now.
Luengo picks and goes. Does quite well, pushing back forward, bigger than him. Every time there's a breakdown, you can almost anticipate a possible change in possession. Prince, he's wrapped up by Michael de Vos.
Okay, you missed it, Four. You missed it. Leave it. Leave.
Lewis, Luengo. Luengo, he gets some attention from Dion Plaikes, but it's worked out now into the hands of Forbes.
No. No.
That's some nice skills from Bonaparte.
Oh, good spirit shown. Helping up the big Nathal Forbes, but this man has had a solid outing. He has his Luengo almost getting the offload in the tackle, unfortunately drifting forward. It would have been an easy 2 against 1 opportunity.
Like that. You're outside, eh? Outside. The mark's outside. Crouch! Bind! Set!
So I can tell you, there's a couple hundred men and women dressed in blue are going to hope that Progress can run this out. And they opt to kick it. And this is always dangerous now. Gardens running onto it. Ketchum chips it over. Bounces. Just goes out.
Well, touch is not found, and this is extremely dangerous. Bounces can't. Ketchum with the chip, almost bouncing can't. But an important defensive line out.
Oh. Adjust again. Just adjust. Happy. Let's go.
Progress find their mark. Michael de Vos. Oh, Berry. Massive error from him. Now into the hands of Mart. Prince looping around to Ron.
Okay, it's a tackle. Roll.
Up.
Ball's there. No, leave it.
Luengo.
No, 3.
Strong
leave it.
defense on him from small Raymond Darries. At the end of the last half, Gordon's got a penalty in front of the poles and run it. I think this time they're going to be a bit less hasty.
Guys, you've got a penalty here. No clear release. It's a penalty.
They're opting for the 3 points they are.
Laat het doen, lijn. Wie is onze penalty? It's a penalty. Wow, wat dat? Toch helemaal in de terug voor de 3.
There's some communication problems there. Edwin Nell wasn't quite...
He was a little bit confused.
Yeah.
He thought the men in green from Gardens were working back because they had scored a try. But they are opting for posts, and they have moved it back a little bit further to get a better angle. But what they're doing correctly is they're turning over Progress at every breakdown point they can, slowing it down, opting for the points, get that scoreboard ticking over early on in this second half, sorry.
Ronaldo Lewis extends the lead. 23 points to 12. And happy faces in the crowd. Well, in the green crowd.
The green crowd are happy, the blue crowd are feeling a little bit blue. It's a good performance. I think Ngozi replaces Meyer, and you can see how pumped up he is.
But now, I have to ask about that. I think Meyer has been outstanding for them, and I'm quite surprised that he's been taken off. So Anthony Roman restarts. Oh, shrugs it off. That's Hendricks. It's come on actually for Berry.
Right? Yeah, terug, Jan.
Taken by Goliath. He gets it out, the new man on the field, Colonel Hendricks. And he is the smallest player on the team, 64 kilograms.
That's a tackle.
I'm going to guess it based on how bravely he took contact there. And he's up to kick it over the top. And this man is playing well today.
Doing exactly what the doctor ordered. Quick tap penalty taken by the Progress side.
And now Goliath. Oh! Mandlingozi. Good passage of play for Progress. You have to be very careful at the breakdowns. And every time Progress gets a bit of momentum, either stolen or there's a knock-on or handling error of some sort.
Well, that has been their problem. Handling errors 8, turnovers conceded 8. That's 16 balls that you've given to your opposition in vital areas of the field where you could have converted pressure into points, and that tells a story.
So have a listen to the crowd. You got the band, you've got the DJ, you've got the supporters. It is all happening.
Is that the same band the Aussies were complaining about in the Test cricket?
I believe it was, Vim.
Geez, they're so amazing, Anton. You can't believe it. It just creates the atmosphere, the spirit around the stadium, the Wolfson Stadium. Families are smiling. I can tell you, Garden supporters are smiling. Their families are smiling. It's all about kids having fun. A rare error from the men in green, the green machine.
Just stay down, man. Stay down.
Well, as it stands, I suspect there will be a few cream sodas mixed with a bit of something else drunk later this Sunday.
Bind. Sit.
Mandlingozi into Muir College. And the fullback, Roman, over the top, works beautifully. Darius puts his heads down. He's smashed out by Kenny Bayman.
The ball finds the wing. And once again, it's outstanding cover defence out wide. It's the second try that he has saved. The cover defence of Kenny Bayman up to the task. Sacrifices and puts his body on the line.
He played EP King Sevens a couple of years ago. You can see that pace. And Marlon Lewis, certainly no rush. And the contest came forward for Bayman. So Vim, I want to ask you a question. A lot of these players are a bit older. What happens to men, athletes, as they get older? You don't seem to lose strength. Is it speed that's lost, and what happens to the body?
Well, the body gets a little bit slower, definitely. You do lose a bit of pace, but with experience you learn shortcuts, and that makes you even more effective.
So Colin Webb takes to the field. He's 37 years old. They call him Wire. And he used to be apparently quite naughty, and it was rugby that sort of helped him out a lot there. But Natal Forbes, happy smile from him.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Oh, goes backwards, however. Clyde Tehran, he's just so strong.
Play it. He's got to play it.
So great for a team to have an older, mature, strong player. And look at that, breakdown again. Gardens. Marlon Lewis finds no one at home, and that's such a good kick.
Marlon Lewis, he's had a solid outing. Lovely touch finder. Gained some quality real estate down here in KwaZulu.
One blue sub. Number one blue.
But I've said it for almost 59 minutes. The biggest problem for the Progress side is turnovers conceded at the breakdown point. That is number 9. And it's just setting them back a bit in this fixture.
Are you happy?
But then on the same token, you only play as well as your opposition allow you to play. And what Gardens have done well, they flood the ruck area, they put pressure on, and they're very good at turning over and recycling that ball.
The line out works for Progress. Brahman. Also, this is when there's danger. And although, that being said, if this works out for Progress, they've made themselves a good 30 meters, and they have. Good take. There's Hans. And look at the size of Samuel Jacobs just past the ball. Such a big man. Now, can they protect themselves? And it's kicked away by Hans, Archie Hans. And the counter-attack, good. Glengu. Lewis over the top again, and a little bit of work to do with a man back. Hendricks did well there.
It's a lovely touch finder from Colonel Hendricks. Luengu, he's also been outstanding for his side. He's a product of Kirkwood High. He's 34 years old, Anton. He's got 4 children, and I'm sure there'll be 4 very proud kids of his dad, of their dad out there.
Fine apart to Glengu. Lewis. And well, the running up was good. Just overran it. Jones fields the ball. So that man on taking the ball in Chingazani, 138 kilograms. Came on for Leroy Simpson. 138, that's so big. Imagine the defenders, but now Lewis, boot to it. It's being chased up, and Hans, good defense in him. And Webb, I mean, Zana did very well chasing up. Left-footed kick is very, very good.
Number 7 blue.
Outstanding play at the breakdown once again. They flood the ruck area, they put their bodies on the line, and once again it's a turnover conceded by the Progress side. And that man there, Marlon Lewis, what he's done well is the quality of his box kicks and territory kicks, gubber kicks. All it does is it turns the defensive side around. It keeps his guard inside on front foot ball in the right areas, and it's so frustrating for the opposition.
Well, Margot Felix is exiting the field, and the Gardens supporters are standing up and applauding him.
Well, he's the man that opened the the scoreboard for the Garden side, and he gets a hero's ovation, standing ovation from the Garden supporters. Outstanding stuff.
Bonaparte right to the back of the lineup. Good throw. He's been throwing well today. Gluengu. Oh! It was Lewis.
Okay, leave it now.
Broke the tackle. Now Marlon Lewis finds his fullback. Ronaldo Lewis. Oh, the new man on the field just passes it away. And it's Hurlen Bosman. Cleared by Curtis Sears. Sears is big. He's 98 kilograms and 190, which for a centre is pretty large and in charge. You may recall in the first half the big hit he put on Zana. And these guys are tireless, so they can play for a whole test series, a test match. It's easy for them to play for our festival on one Sunday.
Well, it looks like Marlon Lewis is being replaced by young scrum half Marvin Comfer, and I can tell you, you can hear this crowd from the Garden supporters. They're standing in front of our commentary booth, and it is a standing ovation. This man has had an outstanding encounter this afternoon. He's been good with the boot.
And Vim, I mean, what do you think about the decision to take him off? I think he's been excellent. So thinking maybe he gets a bit tired. What do you think his replacement Camphor is just, has a lot to offer?
Well, normally it's about adding impact to the field, and I can tell you he has been outstanding, has Marlon Lewis. He's done the damage. He's kept his side in the right areas of the field. He's controlled the tempo. His service delivery from the breakdowns has been excellent. So it's probably just to give the young man a good run and to add impact and speed for the last almost 16 minutes.
So Kenny Bayman is also receiving attention. We've seen DC Gluengu. Looks like he's having more of a rest. And I mean, like we've been saying, these are working class men. They're not professional athletes. They must start to get a little bit tired.
Oh, definitely so. They're working class heroes. These are guys that work all day in a factory, join their club to do a session in the afternoon, some big contact situations defensively. Lovely carry from the man that has been replaced, Nathal Forbes. Looks like there is a bit of a blood issue for one of the Gardens players. But definitely so. Maybe fitness levels aren't as high as professional rugby players, but at the end of the day, these are guys that go out and make the sacrifice for their team. They leave families at home in the evening to go and train on rugby fields. It's cold, it's wet, it's windy. It's about making sacrifice, and you form a brotherhood in your club. You form a family within your club, and that's what's lovely about club rugby in our country.
And those big hits we saw earlier, evidence of the free intensity this match has been played at, and perhaps evidence as to why there were men lying on the earth. And now, looking dangerous, it's in the wing's hand. Oh, he kicks it to his opposite number 11. Perhaps he thought there was nothing else to do. But the story of today continues of Progress's attacking efforts being thwarted and disrupted with changes in possession. And Gardens under pressure, kick it out, but a decent attacking opportunity now for Progress. And what will happen in the stadium if Progress scores now.
Let's open up. Guys.
Well, for Progress, the go-to man at line-out time has been the man at the back there, number 7, Michael de Force. It's a lovely two-handed take once again. Looks like it was collapsed from the air, but it's play on.
And Ngozi sends it out. CS. Nice inside line was taken there. But you almost just want to cry a bit. The breakdown. It's been turned over. Progress are battling to get it back. A scrum for Gardens. And just this keeps on happening for the Blues.
You mentioned it, Anton. It has been a problem for the men in blue. They've been turned over on 11 occasions at the breakdown point, but you've got to take your hats off to the men in green from Gardens. They're flooding the ruck area. They know there's been a problem for the Progress side in that department of the game. They get hands on the ball, they show daylight, they stay on their feet, and they manage to steal the ball on 11 occasions. And that is a game changer.
Herlin Bosman exits the field. His children Hayden and Zachary, 8 and 2 years respectively. They're no doubt in the stands watching their dad play. Sure, very proud.
On the other hand, at those contact situations, Progress should be concentrating on the quality of presentation at the breakdown points, the quality of their cleaners. I see a lot of players migrating out wide to play with the ball instead of who cleans, the closest guy to that contact point.
We go. Up. Break up. There we go.
Yeah, Vim, I think it's a problem of, like you say, undercommitting to the rucks, but also when they're there, there'll sometimes be a number of players, but they're just not managing to effectively ruck over and hold on to possession. I don't know if there's something just getting wrong with the technique, or, you know. So a big push by Progress. Maybe struggling at the breakdown, but scrums have been pretty dominant. Well, good take under pressure. Absolutely scragged was Hendricks, and then on the floor just lost it.
Oh, fantastic kick chase from Warren Zluengu. And Kenny Bayman immediately putting in a fantastic first-time tackle effort, getting the ball to the ground and winning the turnover once again. That is what you call quality. Eyes on the ball all the time. Bang! Fantastic tackle.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
So the scrum wheels. And excellent line for Tehran. Chip over the top from Camphor. And the bounce works up to Dwengo's hands.
Rock.
Camphor. Ooh, nice pass. Space. Could be an overlap. Prince decided to take it inside. And
it's a tackle, leave it now, it's a tackle.
There's still 10 minutes. I was going to say Progress have to run it out. They don't. A lot can happen in 10 minutes. Decide to send it to their big men. And that's Big Ben, Samuel Jacobs. This kick, straight to Dwengu. He's a dangerous man. Pops out the back. And, well done from Camphor. Excellently, in fact. He's going on a little bit of a run. Lets it go. I would describe as a flat pass. Colin Webb.
Get away. Got that, Bonnie.
So look, that really is a wall of ocean blue, and we called back for the advantage.
Number 2, trade over onto the ball. Number 2.
The penalty is against the big man up front. No daylight demonstrated at the breakdown point, therefore slowing down the recycle ball of the guard inside. That's penalty number 5 that Progress have conceded. Gardens 5 in this fixture.
Number 4 and number 12. Sub, guys.
Staying on his feet goes Winston Zana. And then bodies all over the place, not rolling away. It's a bit of a chaos situation at that breakdown situation. But once again, the men in green in the right areas of the field, with almost 8 minutes remaining in this fixture. Looks like they do have total control, Anton.
Indeed they do. Dean Caesar takes to the field. Dwengu. Not many players were required to take him down there. Pick and go.
Leave it now. Leave it. You're off your feet. You're off.
And Warren Dwengu goes on a run.
Better up now too.
The 2 Dwengus have been excellent for guidance to that. Damon inside line to Tehran. And you know, if you look at Gardens play, they're just consistent. They keep on recycling. Now a little run. Camphor lets it out. And it's just knocked on. As I was saying, that they, I still say Gardens are just better at retaining possession. Certainly far less problems at the breakdown.
Picture Haywen Janssen, Colin Webb from the Garden side.
He's got a hook on.
It's been another replacement for
Let's go.
Gardens in the centre position.
Lad. Dit van nummer 2, so what position are you playing now?
And
Time's off.
These men are tired, understandably. And we've been seeing big hits throughout the morning. Well, the crowd is still full of energy, I can tell you that.
It's been fast and furious, Anton. I've been played at a high pace this game. Minimum handling errors. Must say I have been impressed with the skill set of both sides. What has let Progress down, and that's why the scoreboard tells the story of 23 points. Gardens 12, Progress is the turnovers conceded at the breakdown point.
And now Progress, well, now it's getting to the point that they probably want to almost run this out. Goliath. And the decision is to be taking it quickly. So, what can Progress do? They kick it out, and the problem with that is that the Gardens back three can be very dangerous. But, well, lots of energy as about 4 players run up for a gang tackle there. Camphor. And the kick coming from Caesar, and Progress now with the opportunity What can they do? Oh, space opening up.
Yeah, outside ground.
And, well, you know, I questioned the decision to bring on Kampfer, but he's actually been playing very well. Steenkamp is wrapped up there. Caesar lets it out. Bayman.
Well, Gardens dominating territory. 52% to 48. Sure, at the back of their mind, there must be a thought of, if they do get an extra try in the second half, it will mean it's a bonus point try, which could count.
Indeed, it's a long road to the Gold Cup, and that's what they'll be wanting, and they'll be wanting to win the champs. So certainly a bonus point back of their mind, and they have the opportunity for that. So it is a really wonderful Sunday of rugby, and up next, Boland Cavaliers versus the Border Bulldogs, 1 p.m. kickoff, and it just continues. We've got entertainment, we've got it all, and later on, the EP Elephants take on Western Province. EP Elephants, this is their home turf, so it just continues, and the crowd is already pumped up, and we're going to be going throughout the day. You see on the right, just by the beautiful graphic we have. Look at that. Look at that.
Well, that's what it's all about, Anton, and that band gets going. The Gardens crowd in green get going. Look at that, how much it means to them. That picture tells a story of 1,000 words. It's all smiles. There, on the other hand, the support in blue for progress. They're getting involved. Don't you love it?
Indeed. And what I love is look at the different ages. Such a look at that. That is stunning. You know, and a very cosmopolitan mix of ages. We've got kids and far less activity in the blue than in the green. Now this is what it is about. This is what the Supersport Challenge set out to do.
All you can say is mission accomplished, because it's absolutely amazing. It's about the family, it's about kids, it's about smiles. Quick play from the men in green. Gardens is a lovely break by the captain, Hans.
Well, Hans is eventually taken down, and his fellow flank, Andile Mart. Penalty for Gardens. Oh, when we mentioned that bonus point, I tell you, Hans, he's had to take a knee. Seems to be doing a yoga. I think it's cat-cow. And, well, players all over the show on all fours, shaking his head. You've only got 2 minutes left.
Well, it's a lovely break by Hans. Took a gallant effort defensively to bring him down. I can tell you what I'd be doing. I'd be knocking this ball into the corner if I were Gardens and trying to set up a driving maul. They have been good. This could be the last opportunity of this fixture to come away with a bonus point, Anton.
You know, you're right, Vim, and Bonaparte's throwing has been good. He's been confident, he's been sending it to the back, mixing it up.
Okay, let's not put that commentator curse on this. The men in green.
Very compassionate of you, Vim, and true. So let's hope I haven't cursed him. And did I curse him? Yes, I did. My apologies to Bonaparte. The charge down. Well, warming up Boland coaching staff there to jig out the way of the ball.
Well, Gardens went for the front banker ball in the form of Glowengo, but it was well contested in the defensive effort at the line-out bar. Progress. The ball was then charged down, carried over the 22, the dead ball line, so it will be a 22-meter dropout, a restart.
So the restart, oh, it's deep, and we have 30 seconds left. What can these two teams do? What a derby it has been. And we're going to have time for one more line out. Ronaldo Lewis has had his chin stitched up, patched up. And he is very pumped. And it is beautiful. Community rugby. Both teams come from one town, one area. Utenay is either blue or green, and it's going to be a lot greener today. Now moving through the hands. Gustav may have ducked into it a bit there.
Roll for
Darlington Gans, one of the tacklers.
No!
Now, well, one of the better passages that Progress has had. Let's watch at the breakdown. Oh, and it's been stolen. Camphor, we're on 80 minutes and 30 seconds. So, well, Progress have another chance. Can't win it, but they can get within 1 point. Within 7 points, excuse me. Oh! And taken quickly. There are some tired men out there. And Goliath. Oh! Great tackle on him. Rosa. Does Progress have it in them? Human battering ram from Chinkazani. And well, another penalty. I'd say really one of the better passages for these men. It's been taken quickly. Now pushing towards the 22. Davids.
There we go. You're off now. Leave it now. You're off.
Fly keys. Strong defense.
Over.
Anthony.
Okay, leave it now.
Well, Progress are really ending well. Now charging closer. Bosman. 7 meters out. Can the team in blue come closer towards a garden score?
Away now.
Bosman. 5 out. Oh, now 4 meters out.
Leave it. Leave it. Let it come. No.
Where was this ball retention throughout the match? One must wonder. Goliath. Oh, his jersey's torn. And they've got advantage. Sent right. Nice hands over the top. Can he do it? Raymond Darries. And some cause for smiles. And that blue crowd there.
Well, it's Progress that will get the last laugh in this Eastern Province Grand Challenge fixture. It's a Gold Cup qualifier. And Raymond Derry's just too much firepower. The build-up was done already. All he had to do was finish, and that he did perfectly.
How's that? 83 minutes into play. And this is going to be a tricky kick. You can see the strapping on his leg. It's been pulled down. These men have been warriors today. And it will be the final strike of the match. Certainly not of the day. The action is going to continue well into your Sunday. Anthony Roman to bring progress within 4 to end the match. He strikes and misses his mark. It's inconsequential ultimately. And what a match it has been. After 84 minutes of high intensity rugby, these men and women in the crowds have been entertained. And a wonderful day.
Oh, they've been entertained to the maximum, and in true rugby fashion, rugby is the winner in the Supersport Rugby Challenge. Communities are joined. It's all about the fans. 3 tries apiece. Gardens down progress, 23 points to 17.